BBC boss Tim Davie faces a fresh storm on Tuesday when he will be forced to answer questions in public. He will reveal the broadcaster's annual accounts, where the salaries of its highest-paid stars are made public. A well-known male presenter who is accused of paying a teenager £35,000 for explicit pictures was suspended by the BBC on Sunday night as police were told of the allegations. Boss Tim Davie was summoned to crisis talks after it emerged the corporation has been aware of the claims for nearly 2 months. Police were made aware of the shocking claims hours after Culture Secretary Lucy Frazer ordered Mr Davie to get his house in order. Ms. Frazer said, "I spoke about the deeply concerning allegations involving one of its presenters. Mr Davie assured me the BBC are investigating swiftly and sensitively. Given the nature of the allegations, it is important the BBC is now given the space to conduct its investigation, establish the facts and take appropriate action. I will be kept updated." A Metropolitan Police spokesman said, "The Met has received initial contact from the BBC in relation to this matter, but no formal referral or allegation has been made. We will require additional information before determining what further action should follow." The alleged victim's mother has said the family complained directly to the BBC in May, demanding the presenter stop sending their child money, but it has since been claimed that even after the star was made aware of the BBC's knowledge, he continued to funnel money and remained on air, even attending an awards party with BBC bosses. The teen is said to have plunged into a spiral of despair from a happy-go-lucky youngster to a ghost-like crack addict in months. It is alleged the mother once heard the BBC star saying "I told you not to ring me" and found a picture of the presenter in his underwear on her child's phone. She said, "I immediately recognized him. He was leaning forward getting ready for my child to perform for him. My child told me, I have shown things, and this was a picture from some kind of video call. Whenever I see him on telly, I feel sick." If criminal charges are brought, the unnamed presenter could face a maximum 14-year jail term. The latest scandal to engulf the BBC also raised fresh questions over its ability to continue to charge a license fee. Former Home Secretary Priti Patel said, "The BBC, which is funded by license fee payers, has become a faceless and unaccountable organization." The BBC was forced into a humiliating volte-face after a wall of silence surrounded the sickening allegations. It issued a string of updated statements, confirming a presenter had been taken off the air, launching a probe and, finally, contacting the police. In a statement, the corporation confirmed it had been in touch with external authorities, in line with our protocols. An ex-BBC employee, who is now a presenter with a rival channel, told the Daily Express, "This beggars belief. We're really through the looking glass now. Rarely a day goes by without a scandal rocking the state broadcaster to its foundations." Jimmy Savile, Stuart Hall, Rolf Harris, the inquiry into allegations surrounding Tim Westwood, the list goes on and on. It's less a firefight these days, it's more a towering inferno. Ex-Tory party leader, Sir Ian Duncan Smith, added, "I don't quite know what they're doing. It's a mess. Clearly the BBC has tried to play this down from the beginning. It's not worked, because it's exploded. They didn't have any plan. Any inquiries that are taking place seem to be a mess. And that's led to a whole series of reputational damage. The BBC should act like everybody else does, and immediately suspend somebody pending the investigation. To try and do it quietly and behind the scenes never works because somebody has blown the gaff and they're in trouble."